Hello and welcome back. I know it's hot out there, that's why I'm going to show you how to make a super easy recipe today. So if you like chorizo, I'm going to show you how to enhance the flavor by adding our al pastor ingredients, so you can use this for breakfast, lunch, or an appetizer. If I've taught you any tips over the years, is to make it comfortable for your home. And what I mean by that is that not all of you like to eat pork, and that's perfectly fine. So if you choose to use ground chicken for this, make sure to use it after you marinate it at least 3 hours. And if you don't like any of those proteins, this works great with some soy. And I found the perfect balance for the al pastor chorizo. I'm going to be using 1 pound of ground pork and 1 pound of sausage. If you notice, most of the original sausages have seasonings in it, and don't worry, that's going to enhance the flavor of what we're making today. Now go ahead and add your ground pork, your original sausage. Press it down just a little bit because we're going to let the magic happen. Let's start by adding 2 tablespoons of Guajillo chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chipotle powder, half a tablespoon of achiote powder, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ginger, half a tablespoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of thyme, half a tablespoon of Mexican oregano. And you want to combine all your ingredients. Make sure to give it a good little squeezy. Once you fully combine your ingredients, you're going to add 3 tablespoons of crushed pineapple, and you can just use the canned one, which is what I'm using today. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, half a tablespoon of salt, and you can always adjust to taste after you cook it. A bay leaf, and then you want to give that a loving mix. And something that I really do love about this recipe is with about $15, you get to make 4 packs of chorizo, and you know, it's a little bit different, but it just tastes so good, and it helps you for most of your meals throughout the week because we're all busy or it's too hot. So once you're done combining all your ingredients, I'm going to show you how I like to roll it up and store it in my refrigerator, and yes, you can also freeze it. I don't always encourage you to use plastic, you know that about me, but for this occasion, I think that you should. It really looks beautiful in your refrigerator, and it's comforting to just get it in a nice little sausage roll. I'm going to place it down just like this. You're going to take a little bit of your al pastor chorizo. You're going to notice I didn't use orange juice today because you don't want this to be super runny. And any extra molding that you need to do, you're going to do it right here. So you want to take about 8 ounces. Y le van a dar vuelta. You're just going to start turning it. Just like this. Once you do that, you're going to start twisting your little ends like this. And the same for your other side. If you have any of those little ties, you can tie them, rubber band them. And depending on how you pack them, you're going to end up with 3 or 4. So what I recommend is to marinate this overnight. It's going to last you at least 2 weeks in the refrigerator. But if you're not going to be using it, go ahead and place it in your freezer. So I'm going to show you the recipes that I like to make with our al pastor chorizo. Place your burner on a medium heat and add your al pastor chorizo. If you have a pan that sticks, you want to add a little bit of oil. But other than that, there's going to be enough juicy fat that comes out of this chorizo that you're not going to need it. Start breaking your chorizo down, and you're going to cook it just like you would any other chorizo, a good 6 minutes. This is what it should look like after 4 minutes of cooking. I went ahead and added another pack in here because apparently my family's really hungry today. And boom, done. Our al pastor chorizo is ready. Our first recipe that we're going to be making is just some quick al pastor chorizo little tacos. And to your salsa verde, you want to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of some crushed pineapple. Or pineapple bits. If you don't like it, you don't have to. Just makes it easier when you're serving these weekday kind of tacos. Or I don't feel like making a big mess in the kitchen. Tacos. A little cilantro, green onions, and your lime. For your breakfast al pastor chorizo, you're going to cook it the same way. You're going to add some pre-cooked potatoes. And then you're going to add your eggs. I'm cooking my eggs on a medium-low temperature today. That way they don't get stinky and they taste delicious. And your breakfast tacos are ready. Yummy, yummy in our tummy. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's make an appetizer. And with our remaining chorizo, we're going to make choriqueso. You're going to go ahead and add your melty cheese. I'm using queso chihuahua. You can use Whatever cheese makes you happy, that's what you're gonna add. Let it melt. And once your cheese melts, you're gonna add some more al pastor chorizo over the top, crushed pineapple. And if you're gonna present this to your loved ones that are staring at you with their mouth watering and giving you some hungry eyes, you're gonna add a little bit of your salsa verde. Woo! That's a party in a pan. I'm gonna need somebody very special to say And there you have it, a plethora of tacos that you can enjoy any time of the day, whether you need breakfast, you don't feel like making lunch but you're hungry, or a perfect and easy dinner for you and your family. I just love making and cooking with chorizo. This little slight change is really going to transform the way that you enjoy chorizo, because you can use it for so many dishes. And the best part is that you don't have to worry about just getting a lot of fat. You actually get a good bite. You can taste the pork, or even if you make this with chicken, you're going to be able to taste that bite. And those of you that use chorizo often know exactly what I'm talking about. So I hope you enjoy this as much as we do. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We hope that you enjoyed today's recipe. And if you did, give us a huge thumbs up. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.